looking at, big bits of kit here that cut grass in a big way. And with me, I've got Adrian Kersey from Doe's. Now, Adrian, I believe you actually used to work for Ransome.
Yes, I did, exactly. I was apprentice there when I was a wee young lad, when I left school at 16, too many years ago to say.
But isn't that fantastic, though, to think you're still working with the same machine?
Absolutely, yeah, no, it's it's good to have that connection. And bizarrely, every now and again I go around a factory and there are still some people there that were apprentices when I was there.
And haven't the machines changed?
Absolutely, yeah. No, machines of technology improved. We've got some battery machines now as well, as we've seen up here in the car and van world. And mowing is embracing that change in technology as well.
Now, these are used mainly by local authority and then people like golf courses, pitches, all that sort of thing?
Yeah, contractors as well, farmers, anybody that's got a large piece of grass basically could potentially use them.
So what have we got here? This one, I mean, as an example, I just turn around here. This is an HR 380.
Yep, so HR 380, so 38 horsepower, Kubota diesel engine, traditional powered diesel hydraulic rotary mower.
And that's got a, what is that, a triple
Yeah,
decker?
so three blades on the front. So one of the clever things you'll see is the fact they've got no belts on those blades. You've got 3 individual hydraulic motors powering them, which makes maintenance a lot easier to work. You haven't got belts to tension. You basically just got a single hydraulic motor.
Are we using flails a bit as well?
Flails are starting to come into vogue a little bit. Some of the councils are cutting the grass less than they've ever cut it before.
Save money, I
And
suppose.
it's saving money, but again, it's that same old thing. There's a price to pay for that, because what it means is when you cut the grass, you leave more debris. There's been quite a hoo-ha of that in most local authorities and suburban world, where people have been complaining about the amount of grass that's been, is currently left out there once they've cut the grass.
Now, what's this one behind? Because this is an Elite, it says here. So what's the difference here?
So
on this
basically,
one?
if you look at the shape of it and the design of it, to the rough concept, looks almost the same as the HR380, because it's very much based on the HR380. However, it's now battery powered. So you've got a pack of lithium-ion batteries underneath the bonnet here, powering everything.
So we're always skeptical of batteries. So if you had it as a contractor,
Yep.
how long is it going to last? I mean, because that's what they're going to be worried about.
Of course it is, yeah. And that's why very much when they were testing and developing this machine, they wanted it to basically perform in the same manner, at least, as the diesel hydraulic machine.
And
That's what
it does?
Absolutely. That's the real game changer, is that you've now got just a choice of power. You're not compromising what you do on the grass.
But these machines, I mean, price-wise, what's the difference between, say, a diesel and a battery?
Well, here we are. We'll point you to the price card on the front here, because this will give your lovely viewers what a diesel hydraulic version is at the Doe show.
34,000
plus VAT.
plus VAT.
And if we move to the battery one here, it's
66.
very slightly more.
It's a bit more than a more, isn't it? Eh?
However, it's that thing of it. It's obviously cheaper to run because you're basically just plugging this one into the electricity. Obviously, it's producing no direct emissions. Okay, which again is important environmentally and ecologically.
So it's all in all, it's the way we're going, isn't it?
It's tending to be the way, I think, more and more. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, also you've got less servicing with an electric machine as well. You've got less waste oil filters that you've got to do something with on the HR380. You don't need to do so much of on the Aurora Elite.
Now we must just, as you're an Ipswich boy from Ransome, we must just remind people that actually they're one of the biggest producers of this type of mower that's exported across the whole world. Are they still the biggest?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're the biggest European manufacturing base of commercial equipment, mowing equipment. And you're right, it's exported across the rest of the world. There used to be a Jacobson factory in America as well, and they basically wanted to condense it into one factory. And guess what? The choice was made. Even though it's an American-owned company, they found that the Ipswich factory actually performed better. And so therefore there was only one answer: to bring everything into that factory, which is a real compliment to the UK manufacturing.
I don't think enough people know
No,
about the
they
good
don't.
things. I mean, all right, it's a mower, but it's a success story.
Absolutely right, success story. And you know, at the end of the day, I think it's really great that something is still actually truly manufactured and designed here. The Aurora Elite, as I say, would have been tested in this area of England as well. So at
So,
the end of the day, everything would be carried out locally here.
thank you very much indeed for an insight into not just ransoms, but the mowers and the future of mowing in this country.
No
Thank
problem
you.
at all. Thank you.
Help us grow our YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe.